Hello, and thanks again for joining us for another scintillating episode of the Cop Shop Podcast. I'm your host, Joe Kovac Jr. It was the morning of March 13th. It wasn't a Friday the 13th, it was a Sunday, but the way a woman at the Econo Lodge off Interstate 475 in West Macon was carrying on, something sinister was afoot. A woman in room 237 said another woman who wasn't supposed to be staying there walked out while, quote, screaming curse words at the top of her lungs. That according to a Bibb County Sheriff's report. A sheriff's deputy who'd gone to see what was the matter told the cussing woman to pack her things and go. She didn't. She continued to curse, the report noted. She was soon arrested for trespassing and disorderly conduct. According to the write-up, as she sat in the back of a patrol car, the woman, 32, said she was going to make a complaint against the deputy who'd handcuffed her because the deputy had arrested, quote, the Antichrist. There was a 4-car pileup at the intersection of Pionono and Montpelier Avenues the night of February 25th. It was going on midnight, and many of the drivers involved in the crash blamed it on the driver of a purple 1998 Volvo S90, who was standing beside his wrecked car drinking an orange soda. The other drivers said he had rammed into them while they were stopped at a red light. A Bibb Sheriff's report went on to note that the Volvo's driver slurred his words when he spoke. A sheriff's deputy asked the guy, 42, what had happened. "I sneezed and bam," the guy said. He also said he'd been drinking, but he hadn't had any alcohol for, quote, a couple of hours. When the deputy asked the man if he would consider himself impaired, the man said, "Yes, I caused this accident." The deputy asked the guy how much he'd had to drink. 2 beers, came the answer, an all too common reply among the illegally inebriated. Then after mulling it over, he added, "I'm intoxicated." A breath test confirmed the man's admission. His blood alcohol level was nearly twice the legal limit. He was cited for causing the wreck and charged with DUI. On March 14th, a 42-year-old man at an apartment complex on Edna Place Road in Macon happened upon the teenage daughters of a former lover. For no apparent reason, a sheriff's report said, the man pepper sprayed them in the eyes and took off. On March 8th, a guy in a 2003 Pontiac Grand Am rode away from the Zebulon Road Kroger in Macon after stealing 3 chicken dinners. A Macon woman told the cops that her son and another young man had an argument outside a Montpelier Avenue gas mart March 5th. The gas mart is at the corner of Brentwood Avenue, just west of Pionono Avenue. When the woman, 44, heard about the dispute, she went to the place to see what was wrong. The guy her son was fussing with was, quote, irate, according to a sheriff's report, and he threw a brick. The brick hit the windshield of the mother's 2005 Honda Accord. The second time the guy chunked the brick, it struck a side window, but neither heave did much damage, and the brick thrower walked off. The mother didn't press charges, and she wasn't sure of the guy's real name, but the sheriff's report said he goes by the nickname Lil Funkey.